Hey guys, so this is video number 2 of my series that I started a few weeks ago about how to best use your cell phone. And my first video is just a few weeks ago about, I talked about how the phone is the most powerful, your cell phone is the most powerful device ever created, but we need to know how to use it, otherwise it will use you as opposed to you using it. And the first video was about messaging or texts and notifications, and how to use that for your advantage, not having that take over your life. So now I want to talk about 2 things that you should do with your phone that are crucial, very, very, very important, and yet a lot of people don't even think about it, which is this. You must always turn off your phone at least an hour before going to bed. Do not mess with your phone. Actually, do not touch any screen at least an hour before going to bed. And now I'll explain why. And the second one is, do not touch your phone for at least an hour after you wake up. Because here's the thing, and this has to do with mental health in general and with your state, because as you guys know, I'm big on state. State is the most important thing. When you're in a good state, you see chances, you see choices, you can make better decisions, you're confident, your mind is clear, everything is in place. When you're not, then you don't know what's going to happen, right? So guard your state with everything you got, because it's one of the most, if not the most important thing before everything else. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about the morning first. When you wake up, and so many people, man, I don't know where I read that kids nowadays sleep with their phone under their pillow. I mean, not only there's radiation, coming out of this thing, and waves coming in and out of this thing, and right next to your brain, but also, if you do that, what is the first thing you're going to do when you wake up? You're going to reach for your phone and you're going to check what's going on. Now, you have no idea what's there. If you're a kid, well, things are important to kids are important to kids. But if you're an adult, imagine like you reach out and you check your phone and you check your email, and there's a bad email. A bad email from work with a problem you can't solve right now because you just woke up. And now it messed up your whole day. What you do in the morning, and I'm going to make a video about that, your morning routine, what you do in the morning sets you up for the rest of the day. It's one of the first things I do. In fact, the first thing I do when I wake up, I turn over, I kiss my girlfriend, I kiss my dogs, I go outside and look at the window and say, fucking thank you, man. I just love just the fact that I'm alive for one more day, and I love my life. And this puts me on a state. And that's very, very, very important. Now, what do you think is going to happen if you reach up with your phone and the first thing that happens is, well, first of all, you don't know what it's there. So you're already giving up your power when you do this. Because, okay, I'm not in control of my morning anymore. Now, this thing here is in control of me. I don't know what's going to come of it. It could be a great email or a great text. Hey, you just got some money. Oh, wait, hey, this person that you wanted to see is coming into town. Or this or that. Whatever it is, you get a good message is like, oh, my day is great. Okay. But what if it's not? What if it's a bad message? What if it's something that's going to require work and you, oh, no, I can't work right now because I just woke up. I have to go through my morning routine, and now I just got, first thing that happened to me was bad news, and your day is just downhill from there. So very, 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 very important. Not only because of you taking control of yourself, but also how your mind is going to go for the rest of the day. Do not touch that phone. In fact, I wake up pretty easy, and I put my phone close to my bed, but not in arm's length, not in reach. So I have to get up. So I go kiss my girlfriend, kiss the dog. That alarm music that I like is the music that I love, and it's like whatever it is, and puts me in a good state already. So I kiss my dog, kiss my girlfriend, and I just turn off the phone. I don't even look at it. Go on in my morning routine. We're gonna go through I do some inversion. I do my abs, do some stretching. I listen to some positive stuff and all that. Take a shower, but I'm in control, and I do not check that phone until I'm out the door, unless I have a client in the morning and I just check really quickly to see if there's a message, and if the message is from that person. If it's from that person canceling, then I want to see it soon. But if I see a message, but the message is not from that person, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to mess with it until I'm done with my routine, and then I can check my phone, and now I can deal with it. Because that's one of the worst things you can do also, is receive news about something that needs work and you cannot do anything about it. Which takes me to the next point, which is do not check your phone or email last thing before going to bed. Now, there's two things about that. The number one thing has to do with blue light and melatonin. Any screen, your phone, your computer, it emits blue light, and that interferes with production of melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that regulates your wake and sleep cycle. So at night, melatonin level is supposed to spike up, and that's why you fall asleep. Which is why some people take melatonin before going to bed. And what happens is blue light interferes with the production of melatonin. So in other words, if you are interfered with the production of melatonin 1 hour before going to bed, what's going to happen when you lay down? What's going to happen when you lay down? And man, people do that all the time. Lay down and they check email or check stuff, texts and whatever, right before going to bed. Oh my God. Not only you're programming your brain already last thing before you go into subconscious, in the subconscious kingdom, you program your mind to see what it is that this thing here is going to give you, and you don't know what it is that's going to give you. And true story, happened to me twice with me. Who knows this? Once I was done taking my shower, always take a shower before going to bed, ready to go to sleep, and I said, "Oh, let me check my." I don't know what the hell I did that. Why? Let me check my email. And I checked my email, and there was a message from a tour operator saying that they made a mistake and had not ordered flights for my entire group. And so here I am. It is almost 12 midnight here in the United States. It's the middle of the day in the country where this was about. I was not going to stay up because there's nothing I could do. I was not going to stay up trying to solve this. But at the same time, now this was in the back of my mind. I had one of the most horrible nights of sleep of my life, because it's like, oh my God, I'm 2 weeks or something like that before going on a trip with 20 people that needs flights, and I don't have the flights, and I can't do anything about it right now. It was freaking crazy. So why did I do that? I could have done that an hour after waking up. Would have made no difference. I would have seen the text and said, okay, oh shit, let me deal with it. Now I can deal with it right now in real time. Instead, had a horrible night of sleep for no reason, and just because I did that. And then knowing this, there was an even longer ago, I don't remember what it is that I did. I did the same thing. And I got some bad news about something. It was the same thing, and I was like, why did I do that? I was checked my phone, wasn't even my computer. Like before going to bed, I reached for my phone and I said, oh, there's an email there, there's a whatever there. And let me check it, and it was some bad news about something that I could not do anything about. And so don't do that. Don't be me. Don't be me in those days, because that was especially me knowing that. But 99.999% of the time, I remember that. I just turn off my phone, do not check my computer, will take a shower, and no screen, no news, nothing that I can't address right before going to bed. Very, very, very important, because it has to do with your state and it has to do with your sleep. Okay, so yeah, those two things. Do not check your phone first thing in the morning. Do not check your phone last thing before going to bed. All right, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure to write to tell me your comments if you have any stories, anything that happened to you. Oh, love that, because I'm sure that people have stories like mine. If you have any other golden nugget of wisdom, something that you learn about this too, as far as either one of checking the phone in the morning or not checking the phone in the morning, not checking the phone at night, and I'll see you in the next video.